Hey, what's up? This is Chosen. A little bit of a different setup here for this one because I am going to be going over a important topic that a lot of people have a question about, revolving around the RAZER Kishi that you see right here. I went ahead and ordered one a while back, so I can give you my thoughts on it, show you what it's going to look like in the unboxing process, and then let you know if I'm happy with the purchase or not. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so first of all, a couple things to get out of the way. This is not a sponsored video. I bought this with my own money, and my opinions are 1000% genuine. So Razer is not paying me to do this review and didn't give me a free controller or anything like that. I picked this up back last year, like in the fall, because I thought Diablo Immortal was going to be launching at that time, and I wanted the option to be able to play this if I was, well, back then we didn't know there was going to be a PC client, so if I was going to be grinding XP for a long amount of time, I wanted the option to have a controller at my disposal that I can plug my phone directly in if I'm laying in bed or I'm laying on the couch or something and I wanted to grind some XP on Diablo Immortal. So since I've had this for a while and I have a ton of people in my team and in my Discord community asking about this, I thought it would make a good video topic. And also something you really have to understand about ordering a controller like this, this RAZER Kishi, is that it's not gonna just work permanently with your phone. You can't just strap it to your phone and use your phone like normal and listen to music and surf YouTube. You can't just play every single game that you enjoy. It has to be specifically compatible with controller support and with the RAZER Kishi. So there are a lot of games that are not going to function with it. So if you're going to be playing games with ordering this, you might want to do some research on your end to make sure it's going to be specifically compatible with the game that you want it to work on. And my content here on this channel revolves mainly around Diablo Immortal at the moment, which, good news, this will work and will be compatible with Diablo Immortal on day one at launch, which is going to be happening on June 2nd, as we know right now. And also, if you look up on the top right, you are going to want to make sure you are selecting the proper one that you want. You've got a few different choices here, you know, with your Android and your iPhone and stuff like that. And you also can sometimes find this for a different price if you shop on like Amazon or something like that. So you're going to want to kind of look around and make sure you pick the right one that you are looking for. If there's ever an option here, you're going to want to make sure to take note of that. So now when you actually have your hands on the controller, the unboxing process is pretty normal. There isn't a whole lot to talk about. You're going to get some stickers. You're going to get a little manual to go over. And then this is going to be what the device looks like coming out of the box. It's got a kind of holder piece on the back that clips it together from like falling apart when you're not using it. And then when you unclip it, now you can see this is what it looks like. It's got this band right here so that it can conform and fit to your phone, just like this. So this is what the controller actually looks like itself. It's kind of like a skeleton case for your phone, where you fit your phone inside of this, and then it kind of turns your phone into a Nintendo Switch type of thing, where now you would be holding it like this with your phone squeezed in the middle. And it will literally have a little connector in there on one of the sides. You can see it right there. And that actually plugs into your phone. For my iPhone version, it actually plugs into your phone like I would be charging my phone. It just plugs directly in. And there may be some phones and phone cases that you can make it work with the case, but I know for me personally, on my iPhone 13, I needed to remove the case and peel that off of there to be able to insert the iPhone into the RAZER Kishi. So once you get to that point, for me, I had to take the case off, and I've got my controller here with the insert ready to be plugged in. It is pretty simple. You just connect it like you would be connecting your phone to a charger, and just like that, it now plugs in to that one side of the bottom here, where it actually connected to my phone like I would be charging it. And then it's just about getting the other side to kind of clip in and hold it like this. You pull it around, you pull the band tight, and you get your phone to insert in there, and then boom, once you've got it kind of plugged in and connected on both sides, it only takes a few seconds to get it in there, and now you've got your hands on the joysticks like this with the different buttons, and it even has a couple of the triggers on both sides for your left and right triggers on top of the controller here. So now I have loaded up a racing game, because I obviously can't show you Diablo Immortal, or I would be happy to. It feels pretty responsive. There doesn't seem to be a whole lot of input lag. I'm kind of steering it here with my fingers. I'm steering the car, and it doesn't. I can't tell that it's not like a console game. There is no, I'm not getting any ping. You can see it moving with my finger, and you may not be able to tell on webcam, but here in real life, it honestly, it feels pretty good. It feels like I'm playing a console game. So there isn't a whole lot of lag to complain about or anything, and it feels pretty sturdy when you actually have it plugged in and connected. The buttons are fine. They're not too clicky. They're not too flimsy. And the joysticks feel pretty good. They feel like they're going to last a decent amount of time, at least long enough to get value out of it, especially if you're grinding on Diablo Immortal or if you're using this for other games that you like to play. This RAZER Kishi type controller can really be beneficial on something like a first-person shooter type game on a mobile device. It would help you a lot. So yeah, all in all, I can keep this pretty short and sweet. I think it's probably like a 8.5, 9 out of 10. It's not like the godliest, most perfect thing I've ever seen in my life, but for what it costs and for what I'm getting out of it, it seems to function how it's supposed to. And since it is compatible with Diablo Immortal, I'm pretty glad that I purchased it personally, because if I ever go to a friend's house and they want to fire up Diablo Immortal or something, boom, I can pull this out. It's very simple to carry around, and it's very easy to disconnect. You just pop off the side that it connected to, you pop off the other side to disconnect it, and then you can simply place it back together and clip it, and boom, that is what it looks like. It's about the size of, like, I don't know, like my hand basically. It's about the size of my hand, so it fits kind of in the palm of your hand. You can very easily carry it around and fit it anywhere, like the glove box compartment of a car or whatever. It's super easy to store, and it clips nicely. It goes on and off within a few seconds. So yeah, it's a good addition to my gaming repertoire here in the studio, and I'm pretty glad that I have it for the compatibility that it will have on launch day for Diablo Immortal. So if you have tried this out, let me know what you think down below. I always enjoy reading other opinions as well, and hopefully this gave you a little bit of a look into my thoughts on the RAZER Kishi and whether it was a good purchase or not, and what you might be getting yourself into if you're thinking about picking one of these up. So that'll do it for me on this one, and as always, thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your day. Peace.